After some high drama in game one, a capacity crowd on hand here, and they're definitely making their presence felt. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Chicago Cubs.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, they're facing an excellent pitcher. Look, and what great pitchers do, they get stronger as the game goes on. So to me, you got to get him early. I want to see if they take pitches, maybe try to work the count a little bit, get that pitch count up, and maybe see if they can get him weaker as he goes deeper into the game. But it's going to be a challenge, no doubt.
Coyote Craig will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt, he comes in to start carrying the career ERA, get this, of under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. So let's see if he's got his great stuff in this outing as well. Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often in this club.
Leading off tonight for the Mets, catcher, number 13.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Windup and the 0-1. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
This is line to left. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, he hung that one and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
Domingo Santana.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside with that slurve of his. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
The 1-0 delivery. And he couldn't throw that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Gavin Cicchini comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here it comes on 1-1. Tough slider down low for a strike. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. The 1-2 pitch. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Kempton moves over. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth, center fielder number 5, Albert Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Mets go down quickly. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Robbie Holdridge is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. Well, let's take a look at the Mets defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Steven Piscotty. You can play this guy all over the diamond. That seems to be the theme. He fits right into those versatile players. He's right at the top of the list.
Stepping in, Schoolboy Wiz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Wiz.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Here's the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Stepping in now, David Hampton, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The 0-1 on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. One out, nobody on. On the ground up the middle. Cicchini picks it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third.
And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Ooh, and he finds his spot there. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 1-2. Here it comes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 3-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
First pitch on its way. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, right here's why you got him in the 4 spot to drive in runs. Now you come up with the big hit there. You put a guy at second base in scoring position, and here comes the big boy, number 4. Do your job, big fella. Drive him in.
The 1-0 delivery. High pop-up. Cicchini is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. At the plate, Albert Almora. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Number 5, Albert Almora.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here it comes. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
How do you like that? A check swing and he gets a single. Most people are complaining on a check swing. I didn't go. Now you see what happens when you do.
In now is Adam Eaton. First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. One and one. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Set to deal on 2-2. He's running towards second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. So they can't get the strike him out, throw him out double play as there's a runner in scoring position now following the punch out. Into the box, Donnell Mitchell, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Here's the 0-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Here's another 0-2. Hit hard to the right, but foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
2 out here and a runner at second. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Bryant's got to get rid of it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Settling in now, Chris Helm. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Chris Helm.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Seared down the first baseline. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. A fastball that just misses inside.
Yep, 1-2.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Santana waits on it. 2 gone.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Nate Primetime.
Coming to the plate now, Nate Primetime. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready on 1-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. Stepping into the box, Emmett Hernandez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. First pitch on its way. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I think the ace spot in the National League is the toughest place to hit at. You got the pitcher behind you. You got to work the count. And he goes up there and swings at the first 2 pitches that are not even in the zone. He's not helping himself or the team.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Robbie Holdridge is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. The 1-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
You know, this is the kind of location you can get away with when you throw your fastball like that. That's certainly not where he wanted it to end up. But when it's coming in that hot, it's tough for guys to put it in play, especially when they're protecting with 2 strikes.
Into the box now, Sam Money, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Digging in, Chris Bryant. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Chris Bryant.
Into the windup and the pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Three and 0 now.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Digging in the switch hitter, Coyote Craig. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. One 0 count. Here it is. That's inside. 2-0.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
Well, what's he looking for? 2-0 fastball right down the middle, and he took it? I don't know what he's thinking about. Maybe he thought he was going to throw him a breaking ball, but I think you got to sit fastball there.
A runner at first with no outs here. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Nobody out, runner on first. Another one sent foul. Here's another 2-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Standing in now, Schoolboy Wiz, as he'll take a look at ball one. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Ground ball left side. And that's through for a hit.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
In now, David Hampton will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left field for a base hit. The throw home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
Oh, man, I love those kinds of plays. Base hit to the outfield, and he comes up throwing. We all knew it was going to be close all the way, but it was right on the money to halt him in his tracks. That was a big-time throw.
Into the box, Money Mock. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit-by-pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Leo Bryant, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Two out, bases loaded. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
I love that hit right there. 2 runs driven in early in the game. That always lets every pitcher relax and now be aggressive. Let's see if these runs help their pitcher when he gets back on the mound.
Stepping in now, Chris Helm. He swings and grounds it to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move ahead to the 4th inning now in game 2. It's the Cubs 2 and the Mets nothing. Digging in for his second at-bat, Domingo Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Domingo Santana.
Into the windup and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Wiz is there, 1 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gavin Cecchini.
Striding in once again, Gavin Cecchini. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Here it comes, 2-0. Swing and a miss. Might have got a piece actually. It's 2-1.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Here's the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Set to deal on 2-2. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The next 3-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. 2-1.
Count was 2-1.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
In now is Adam Eaton. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. A runner on first with 2 away. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Now a move over to first. Just keeping him close. 2 out with the man at first. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Kempton going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a 2-run shot to left center. His first homer so far in the series. And the Mets have come back to tie this one at 2.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Into the box now. Donnell Mitchell. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back. I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kempton moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Digging in to try it again, John Anderson. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Ready to deal, here's the 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts at the bottom of the 4th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-1 delivery. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Too high. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's set. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Anderson is on his way home, and a relay home, and not in time as the run scores. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Coyote Craig, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Ready on 1 and 2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Full count, here it comes. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Well, he's
right,
just
fielder
lost
number
complete
3.
control of the baseball in this
boy.
inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head. And I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Digging in once again. Schoolboy Wiz, a hit in 2 tries so far. On its way is pitch number 75. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Here comes the 1-0. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. Ready with the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. David Hampton will be next. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Matt Harvey answers the call
now
from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Harvey.
David Hampton will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Bases loaded right here. I just want him to put the ball in play. It's going to be hard to double him up. It's got to be like smashed at somebody on the base to turn it over with him. Contact is important here.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line and right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Another try at 2-2. And another foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Now batting, left fielder, Money Mock.
Into the box, Money Mock. Looking to minimize the damage here. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Line drive to left. Santana is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. We're through 4, and Chicago's taking a 3-2 lead. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one right down Main Street. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now another 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Mock. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Emmett Hernandez.
So striding forward now, Emmett Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's in there for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And this is a strike 3 call. Whoa, caught a break there. 2 away.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Into the box, Matt Harvey. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. On the ground to the right side. Bryant has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They trail 3-2. Now to the plate, Leo Bryant. He'll begin things here against Matt Harvey. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Nope. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Ready once again, Chris Helm. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a soft liner. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting. Catcher.
Hey, that's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often. So that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Standing in now, John Anderson, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-for-2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They're up 3-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sam Money. And then he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way in front of that fastball.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Well, he was out early working on that swing and batting practice, just taking it right back at the pitcher, right off the L screen. You eliminate that screen. It's just taking it from the practice field to the game. Nice job.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Stepping in now, Domingo Santana, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. No hits to this point. From the belt, the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Wiz will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, shortstop, Gavin Cicchini.
Striding in once again, Gavin Cicchini. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
3-0 now.
Boy, he's got to want that pitch right there. I know he's been getting a few tonight already. But, man, he's around the plate. He's consistent. But like any pitcher, you want all the calls.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Taking all the way. It's 3-1 now. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, I like the approach. Tried to go for the big home run with one swing. Dialed it back, went to the 2-strike approach. Flipped the ball out there for a base hit. Nice job.
In now, Albert Almora. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Adam Eaton. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Number 18 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 18.
Donnell Mitchell will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Well, both starters are out of the game, but you know, it's so different today. Now you almost want to get to the bullpen before you extend that starter. At least that's how it seems most managers play it these days.
The 0-1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Ready on 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 home. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. On to the bottom of inning number 6, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Ready once again, Nate Primetime, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
The windup and the 0-1. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Mitchell will wait on it, and he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
Pitch on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Santana going back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Number 18.
Steve Medina will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, Steve Medina.
And this is low, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Harvey sets his sights. Here's the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, makes somebody else beat you.
Ready for another shot now. Schoolboy Wiz. Career numbers against Matt Harvey. 1 for 4. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Pitch out, nothing doing. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 2-2. Here it is. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Now batting, center fielder, David Hampton.
Ready for another chance, David Hampton. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
The 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Justin Grimm is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52, Justin Grimm.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
In there, no balls and a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here it comes. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Emmett Hernandez. Career line against Grimm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
Garrett Lacey will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 1, Garrett Lacey.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. A high fastball is in there.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Helm is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
The catcher, number 13, Sam Money.
Digging in once again, Sam Money. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And that misses for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Mets strand 1. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Lee Rowell gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Lee Rowell.
Now to the plate, Money Mock. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Mock.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your money makers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
3-2 now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And now a pitch on the way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here comes the payoff pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Piscotty racing back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
The batter, number 7,
into the box now, Leo Bryant. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Stepping in, Chris Helm. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit down the third base line. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Digging in to try it again, John Anderson. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First offering on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Robert Gesellman has given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with. Standing in, Nate Primetime. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Second and third here, 1 man out. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
A pause and the 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit on the ground to short. Cicchini brings it in, and he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score.
Up next
Standing in, Chris Bryant. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Here it comes 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. The runner scores from second. And the second run will score as they open things up a bit now, 6-3.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. And now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Gary DaCosta will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 11, Gary DaCosta.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And the runner from second is in to score.
Well, they did a nice job of trying to change his eye level. Fastball up, off-speed pitch down. Problem was, it just didn't work.
Into the box, schoolboy whiz as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Has a look, now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Hooking just foul by a matter of inches that time. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Cubs 7 and the Mets 3.
Please.
Michael
Now
Moreland
pitching for the
has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Moreland.
Digging in, Domingo Santana. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Santana.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
I know it's getting late in the game, but that is a big leadoff hit. Maybe now they can start to close that gap.
Shortstop, Gavin Cecchini.
Stepping in now, Gavin Cecchini as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. 8th inning now from Wrigley. Cubs
5.
lead in front of their home
Albert
faithful as you get a look at the line score to see how we got to this point. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. And this is fouled at the plate. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Helm is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
In now is Adam Eaton. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First delivery to him on the way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Here comes the 1-0. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Mets leave 1. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Stephen Golson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Stephen Golson.
Digging in the switch hitter, David Hampton. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Hampton.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, left fielder, Money Mock.
Stepping into the box, Money Mock. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Low for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, he came to play this game. That base hit right there hit really hard. That makes him 3 for 4 on the day. What a day for him.
Leo Bryant.
In now, Leo Bryant, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Ready with the 0-1. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
That ball's away, and clearly they're not going to try to give him anything to hit. Look, if he extends his hands even, he'll be able to drive the ball. I would just live away and maybe even further. Pitch like you're pitching to a picnic table.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
He'll try it again. 3-2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Standing in now, Chris Helm pitches a cold strike. The throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
The 0-1 on its way. Slow little grounder left side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th is set to get underway. Stepping up now, Donnell Mitchell. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Goodness gracious, man. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Skied into very shallow right. Wiz moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, right fielder Stephen Piscotty.